Hello, cherished viewers. I welcome you to Tips for a Happy Home, and I'm Lady Rita. You are mostly welcome, especially my lovely people that they are always watching me on this channel. Thank you so much for liking and also commenting under the video, especially the previous ones. Today, there's this topic somebody asked me, or a question somebody asked me. I really want to give out tips on it. He said, what does it mean to be ready for a relationship? When somebody said he's ready for a relationship, what does it actually mean? All right. So I have some points, just as I always give out, that will actually guide you if you are a starter, you are single, etc. Tip number 1 is maturity. Maturity has no respect for age or has nothing to do with age. All right. Maturity actually is how you conduct yourself, how you respond to various life challenges that we go through, or maybe life difficulties or issues that comes along, that you are able to handle it, your relationship with people, and how you go about do your things, understand things, comprehend things around you, and also build a good relationship with people. So if you want to enter into a relationship, you need to ask yourself, are you matured for it? You need to get the understanding straight and know how best you can coordinate with people all the time. Tip number 2 is emotionally ready. That's the question you need to ask yourself, because to start or pursue something with someone randomly, you need to ask yourself if you are emotionally stable. You need to ask yourself. When you are not emotionally stable, it's going to be very difficult for you to build anything solid, anything called happy with somebody, because you will not reason well before you do things. You always do things out of context. But whenever you are emotionally sound, you make the right decisions. And then don't forget that in building a happy home, you need to be emotionally sound, emotionally ready. So my next tip is do away with checklists. Do away with checklists. Regardless of age difference, we all at a point in time or at a point in our life had checklists where, like for instance, my own, when I was growing up, I had that tall checklist. The guy I wanted to date, the man or the real man I want to settle down with. But alongside when I was growing, when I really stepped into the life circle itself, I began to cancel some checklists out of it. Whether you are looking for a tall guy, you are looking for a guy with dark skin, whether a guy who is rich, who is middle class, who is short, who is tall, who is fair, who is classy, who is local. I don't know your checklist, but actually it does not help. To some extent, it's not the real point that you need, because you going out with even the checklist guy does not guarantee that you're going to be happy in that relationship. That you cannot debate on it. So please, you need to do away with checklists. It's not always. You need to be open-minded person, and then be ready to take the risk, to be ready to go into life journey with somebody who is real, somebody who is open, who is very transparent instead of checklist. The next point is you need to be happy. You yourself need to be happy in order to be happy for somebody. Don't forget that true happiness cannot be defined by anybody that you bring in your life. But it comes from yourself. Is the most obvious, but it's the one that most of the times we don't look into it. If I'm not happy, it will be very difficult that when you come close to me, I can make you happy. You can't give what you don't have. So if you want a happy home, you yourself, you need to be happy. You need to be content with life. You need to be very, very, very satisfied with yourself before you can be happy, or you can carry somebody along on that same space. My next point is learn how to compromise. Compromise is a big sacrifice that everybody needs to cultivate in building a happy home. Yes, It can be very difficult, especially if you are coming from a relationship where you have been abused. I mean, a selfish relationship that somebody has taken an advantage of you. I know to compromise will be a little bit weird, but in as much as it's so difficult sometimes, you will have to keep compromising. If not, you have to give. When I make compromise, you need to sacrifice. You need to give something out in order to bring in or receive something else. So just check on that side also. My next point is be a good communicator. Be a good communicator. Communicate very well. Master the keys to proper communication with understanding. The way you carry yourself, the way you give back or you respond to issues is very important. If not, people will always walk out of your life. So don't forget, at least I have this point. But the last one before I say bye-bye on my video is, have you forgotten over S, whether it's ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, ex-issues, anything called X. You need to really get over it. One of the major problems that keeps people from actually going forward is X. Anything called X. If you want to pursue something in the future, if you want to march forward in life, do yourself this good by always closing X chapters. All right. So thank you so much. I know this video has been a great one and it will help you guide you, especially if you want to enter into a relationship. So call me for more tips. Don't forget, my name is Lady Rita and thank you for watching the video today. And you are watching Tips for a Happy Home. Don't forget it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on all the social media. Likes and share. Thank you so much. God bless you.